guys, so today we're going to be talking about meditation and mindfulness. So I want everybody to imagine waking up with calmness surrounding you, not thinking about any of your stressors that are going on in your everyday life. This is exactly what meditation feels like when you practice it regularly. Meditation is something that has been researched for thousands of years and has lots of studies behind it. But being a college student, which most of us are, we are faced with a lot of stressors in our lives. We move to a new campus. We have a new dorm mate that we don't even know who they are. We're supposed to be now an adult on our own without our parents. These things are all so stressful, and it doesn't have to be that way. With regular practice meditation, it can actually decrease your stress within your life. So today in this speech, we are going to be talking about the different parts of meditation, the physical benefits of meditation, and the benefits of meditation with emotional well-being. So, obviously, meditation has been researched for thousands of years, but there are several different ways that meditation can be performed or done by, whether that be an app, YouTube, or an actual person that you go to. But according to Mayo Clinic, there is actually only 4 aspects that kind of all go into meditation. So the first one is obviously focus. A person has to be completely focused, whether that be an inanimate object or that be your own breathing. You have to be focused on some sort of subject in order to fully immerse yourself in meditation. The next one is obviously breathing. Breathing is huge in meditation due to the fact that you cannot be panting or having your heart rate go completely up through the roof while trying to be zen and calm. Instead, you have to have slow and even breaths while trying to focus on your diaphragm expanding and the air leaving your body. So the next one is obviously a quiet place. You want to be in a complete quiet place because of the fact that you have to be in the zone and you cannot have any distractions, especially when you're beginning. Any distraction can honestly cause an issue and make you come directly out of that, which is not good for anyone. And then the last one is being in a comfortable position. Nobody wants to be sitting in a chair while they're trying to be zen and feel their body kind of relax and sink into the ground. Instead, you'd probably rather be in a bed or laying on the ground, or usually in a laying position, just because then you can actually feel your body kind of sink into the ground and feel your breath and feel everything that meditation is actually supposed to be. And last one is basically having an open mind. So when you have an open mind, when you're laying down and you're listening to everything that's going on in your brain, you gotta let that pass through. And in order to do that, you actually have to kind of be completely open into your thoughts because you're gonna have them all come out of your brain, basically. So after talking about all the parts that go into meditation, now we're gonna be talking about the physical components of meditation, the benefits from them. So, there's many physical benefits that come into meditation, and I'm sure many of you have heard of them, whether that be a decrease in anxiety, decrease in depression, decrease in blood pressure, decrease in cortisol levels. These are all different physical benefits that can occur from regularly practiced meditation. According to UW Medicine, there actually is a whole thing about how the hippocampus, the gray matter in your hippocampus, actually decreases or increases the cortical thickness, which this is a whole lot of medical terms thrown at you, but what that means is basically it allows more information to flow throughout your body and actually allow yourself to be more self-aware, which I'm pretty sure everybody would like to do, and that is what meditation can actually do. So now I want you to imagine being scared all the time. You're scared of everything. You have fear filling your body. Meditation can actually take that fear and anxiety somewhat away. So also according to UW Medicine, there is the obviously fight or flight response, and this can actually be decreased from meditation practice. And how that works is basically your frontal cortex is decreases your amygdala, which decreases your flight or fight response. So this allows you to actually feel less anxiety and less stress throughout your entire life, which honestly prolongs your entire life due to the fact that you're not living in a life full of fear anymore. So, since we have talked about many physical benefits and kind of the science behind those physical benefits, now we're going to be talking about more of the emotional well-being that also goes into the meditation practice. So, the emotional well-being of any person is very crucial. And everybody would like to be happy and not scared or not nervous or anything like that. And they would also like to have complete focus on anything. So, focus is one of the biggest things in mindful meditation. Mindful meditation, according to mindful.org, it actually is one of the most researched meditation practices known. And this meditation practice is actually known for kind of focusing more on like how to control your focus onto a certain point. So, according to Frontiers in Neuroscience, they say that you can actually control your own focus and basically use it in everyday life. So how you do that is basically you can, instead of having your mind go a million miles an hour, you can actually take your focus on one specific thing and keep it there for a prolonged amount of time without any distractions, without anybody thinking about it, just because you can actually use the meditation that you've worked on and use it towards a goal. So another big thing that everybody obviously focuses on is fear, which we talked about earlier. But as we talked about was the amygdala and prefrontal cortex. Fear is basically crushed from meditation because of the fact that the prefrontal cortex decreases amygdala activity, which is also your fight or flight, which yes, we talked about earlier, but that is basically what it also goes into the emotional side of things due to the fact that you don't want to be in fear all the time. But, so, now that we've talked about the emotional regulation, now we're going to wrap up this speech by talking about kind of the ways of what we've talked about today. So, we talked about, obviously, the parts of meditation, kind of what meditation honestly is, what the benefits that occur with meditation, whether that be well-being or the physical benefits, and how to use meditation in your everyday life and kind of inform you on how meditation can honestly help you in your everyday life. But I want everybody to understand that this is not a magical pill, it's not a cure-all to everything known. It is a practice and it has to be done repetitively in order to truly understand it and truly see the benefits from it. But now I'm going to take you through kind of what we've all talked about, which is a meditation kind of practice. And that would be basically you breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds, and then you breathe back in, and that's about it. And so thank you for listening to me. Cool, so we're going, keep up. Oh, I'm just